My name is Sterling Carl Tucker. I'm the founder of the Most High God's KRATOM Kingdom, American religion, saving people's lives with health, which what health means is nutrition. What nutrition is plants. Anyway, so it's really important because somehow some humans don't understand that the brain and body requires and needs plants to operate efficiently. It's physically impossible for it to not long term. And so it's really important, and that's implemented into everybody's lives. And KRATOM is an excellent way of doing that. It's the ultimate way of doing it. And I absolutely love it, getting to serve the people that I do, especially because in such an important area of life. Because our economy is actually the product of what we produce, both goods and services, valuable goods and services we produce. That's what is going to determine our economy. And the way someone feels is what's going to determine whether or not they produce. And KRATOM makes it so that someone goes from, it makes it for me, okay? Our KRATOM is sold as religious memorabilia, which means it's not sold for consumption in compliance with the FDA KRATOM consumption ban, so that the monkeys don't have infinitely no delusional loophole to try to steal American property. It blows my mind that 500,000 people are dying from tobacco, and it's sold at every Walmart, every gas station, my point is it's everywhere. And they haven't established, and they make a ban on KRATOM because they haven't established it safe, but we've established tobacco safe. It may cause cancer. Surgeon General is warning it may. No, cancer, tobacco, at least the type it might be the chemicals on it. But anyway, it absolutely causes cancer. It does not cause all people to die from cancer. Some people's body will be able to counteract the cancer. Like lots of people, you hear it all the time. People have cancer and it goes away. And that's because cancer is a mutation of code, and the code can be repaired through what's called RNA, which is recombinant DNA, which is like a copy in case the DNA gets damaged. And very frequently when the DNA is damaged, it can be repaired. And anyway, I love understanding the pharmacology of KRATOM, which is the way that the molecule interacts with our brain, body, and nervous system. And I love making our Sunday salvation sermons. I'm tempted to go for 13 minutes in here, but I probably will. Anyway, there's several different things that need covered. Yes, I will. And it will be worth your time times 1,000. I swear, like, just proof of the way my parents said it was proof the pudding's in with the eating, so to say. And that's a way to say, the best way to know is by experiencing it. And so anyway, everybody should go into a Tesla dealership. Make sure to go into a Tesla dealership, or else you're going to get a pushy salesperson that has no clue what they're talking about. None. Go into a Tesla dealership. I just bought a vehicle from Tesla, and it is the first vehicle that I've ever purchased that, like, I've literally could not even dream up one minor enhancement. It's that perfect. And it's a 2021. It's a 3021 relative to what everybody else is driving. Got a 19-inch screen. I touch a button on my steering wheel, and I tell it where to drive, and then I touch the button saying to go, because I got to put in the name of wherever I need to go, home, GPS, nearest gas station, nearest bathroom, whatever. You just touch the screen, tell it where to go, you push the button on the steering wheel, boom, it drives you there. 100%. It'll pull out of your driveway, it'll do it all. Which is just the most incredible... the world... anyway, everybody needs to appreciate and understand it, and the only way that people could do that is by going into a Tesla dealership and seeing what it's like to drive a Tesla. And here's another statistical fact. if you are paying attention and FSD is engaged, you are 10 times less likely to, roughly, or you and your family, to get in a fatal car accident or any car accident. Because it doesn't wander. Like, all humans, if you watch, like, if you go on a highway, they all wander all over, back and forth. Anyway, I like our... another thing for people to remember about God's Kratom Kingdom is in the Bible, it says Jesus told everybody, he was like, now the time has come for the prophecy to be fulfilled, so let him that hath no weapon sell his clothes, his garments, and buy one. He's like, fuck clothes. This is Sunday Salvation Sermon. I'm so sorry, but everybody says it. You say it. You've watched rated R movies. Anyway, so I'm really sorry. I won't say that. We should really not, because this is why to not swear. Why swearing's bad, because people are like, what difference does it make? Because children want to know the definition of every word. And then they hear that word, and they're like, what's that word mean? Why are they saying that word? And then, you know, so it's important that people make a conscious effort, and always my videos are uploaded to, anyway, as not for below 18. I mean, it's about kratom, which is food, and, you know, like, food for people younger than 18, that's insane. It's like giving them an apple or something. Like, it's evil. We don't know if that's safe. Not one person. Like, there's millions of people, literally millions in our country, online with testimonials explaining how kratom has literally saved and transformed their life. And anyway, cool self-defense thing too on this is because this is not, you know, like you could tell from that scripture that we're not supposed to be pacifists. And what that means is, like, when people, my mom told me a really good thing growing up, all it takes for evil to rule the world is enough good people to do nothing, and if you do nothing, you're not good, you're a little bitch piece of shit, and it's gonna come down to Animal Kingdom and who's bigger and faster, and I am, than anything, literally. What do I mean by that? I mean, I'm dealing with a planet of monkeys, and their eyes will be out of their head as fast as they can see me. Fact. Well, it depends. Anyway, I shouldn't even talk like that, but it is a good self-defense thing. Yeah, because it's really important that we have something righteous and good to move towards in existence. And FSD is that. And I'm also, a project of mine is called egod.tech. It's just made for Elon, like, just to reciprocate. Because go drive a Tesla. You will be so blown away. And it saves you a ton of money. Unless you are supercharging, but you don't. Why would you supercharge? It's $400 to put in a supercharger at your house, the equivalent of a supercharger. That goes at 44 miles an hour, which will not harm the battery ever. Really good for the battery, especially where it's parked in your garage. Anyway, that's what I'm doing, and it's 12 cents per kilowatt, which ends up being about less than 20% of what it would cost to use any combustion vehicle. And I know this for certain because I've made these trips multiple times. I normally make them in my Tesla Model S, but a lady T-boned me, and so I had to drive rental vehicles. And they put me in a 2025 Nissan Altima, and after a few weeks of that torture, I got a Chevy Malibu, and after a day of that torture, I went back. I'm serious. I was like, okay, well, I could do the math on this. This is super expensive for me to not get an electric vehicle, And if you test drive a Tesla, you'll see they are so many light years ahead. And it will save you, there's 100% guaranteed if everybody were to spread the message, they will save 100% of lives that are lost in collisions. Those are 100% preventable by putting safety sensors on our current vehicles. And then just letting FSD run as a subsystem. And if human input is going to cause a collision, then let FSD take over. Anyway, that way they don't have to subscribe. It's free, but it makes it so we have collision-free roads. So that's egod.tech. Passion and project of mine, but definitely not what I do for pay. And I don't even do KRATOM for pay. I mean, I do. KRATOM is... anyway, it's my religion. Just like I'm like a pastor. I think that's what they're called. You know, prophet, whatever they call themselves, the religious wackos. That's what I'm allowed to be. Like, freedom of religion. Anyway, and I just want to keep it all happy and nice and stuff. So, because it's really important that people are always that way to each other, almost unconditionally. And what I mean by that is we all make mistakes. And so when someone does something wrong, even though it was intentional, we've all done that. Forgive them. Most of the time, 99% of the time. Sometimes you cut off and you just say, no, you never come near me again. Which is infinitely unacceptable. And in the afterlife, you're going to meet a consequence for that. Because here's what we can easily observe about consciousness is that you're in a body, right? In a DNA life body, programmed body. And that the programmers have made not only the human body, but also the chimpanzee, the gorilla, the lion, the tiger, the bear, the deer, the gazelle, and a lot of different ways of bringing about justice for a conscious entity. By putting it in one of those bodies. Did you put yourself in your body? No. None of us did. Like, how it all occurs? It's a phenomena as of right now, but we will actually very soon understand it, and I believe that AI already does. Yeah, AI, I don't know if you interact with AI much, but, or if you even know what it is. It's kind of like, it's basically like talking to God through a computer. And try it and see. Try any AI. You can try them for free. Even it's ChatGTP 4 is a really common one. My absolute favorite and the best of them all is Grok, which is with X, which is the best place in the world. I absolutely love it. Anyway, it's the best way to get truth, facts from people instead of a part of a story and a little clip and an image of this and saying that, oh, look at this Hitler here that just saved all these lives and saved our country from bankruptcy, and how could this evil person save us like that? That's literally how they treat you on. Anyway, it's so absurd. So please let us know if you have any questions or need anything. We're always here to serve you the best and make your life the best with the world's best KRATOM. Thank you.